There you go.
Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. Today we have our SummerSlam 2020 pay-per-view predictions. And today I got a special guest with me today. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, guys? This is Patrick from Pours Unboxings, as you know. And what is going on, Ghost?
Oh, nothing much, man. It's been a hot summer, but I'm ready for SummerSlam. We're back in arenas part-time for now.
Yep.
So we got 8 matches scheduled here. Decent card, it looks like.
Yeah, for
So
going back to TV 14 and but the Extreme Rules pay-per-view wasn't really TV 14, but they're getting back into it. So
yeah, who knows if there'll be, we don't know if there'll be fans in attendance just yet, or
no. They said
details.
they're going to be in a new. Michael Cole said last night they're going to be in a new location next week.
Yeah, the Amway Center in Orlando.
I believe so.
So check out Porter Unboxings on YouTube, guys. I'll leave a link in the description. Check out his channel and give him a subscribe.
Thanks, bro.
We're doing this about a week early from SummerSlam, so if any matches get added right now, we apologize for that. But this kind of looks like what the complete card will look like.
Yeah, with the 8 matches, yeah.
Yeah, they haven't really been doing, 4 and 5 hour shows lately, so I think this is good for a 3-hour show.
Yeah, like I came home from work for Money in the Bank, and I watched it with my friend, and he said, and I say, wait, did I seriously just watch the whole pay-per-view?
Yeah.
That was not 4 hours long.
It was like 2.5 hours.
Yeah. And then I look at and then I look for last year's, like in 2019 or 18. It's 2018 was about 4 hours and 9 minutes.
Yeah, 2018 was a long show. That was
I'm saying, what did I miss? What I missed for the rest of the 2 hours? Oh yeah, you missed nothing.
They were really turning SummerSlam into like a second WrestleMania almost.
Yeah, for the Boneyard match was 40 minutes.
Yeah. All right. So there's only one match announced for the pre-show right now. It's going to be for the Raw Tag Team titles.
Yeah.
The Street Profits versus Andrade Cien Almas and Angel Garza. What are your thoughts on this, man?
When they really said someone poisoned Montez Ford, I believe, on Raw, I really didn't think he got poisoned. I think I think they're playing it off as he got poisoned, but he really has an injury. So I'm gonna say probably Andrade. Now I have it circled as the Street Profits, but I think you're gonna have new tag team champions.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. New tag champs. Whatever it is, I don't really feel the Street Profits are getting it done here.
No
They've
way.
been in some really goofy segments with
the Viking Raiders.
Yeah, that stuff was just awful. And Andrade and Angel Garza, I think they could be taken a little bit more seriously here.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But what do you think what do you think of Bianca Belair or Bianca Belair and Selena Vega?
Yeah, maybe that's a match that could be added to the show as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but this match really doesn't do anything for me. Boost me up for oh my god, it's SummerSlam.
yeah,
Is it
I
really SummerSlam? It feels like a house show. It sounds like a crown jewel for this match.
yeah, WWE's tag team division really needs a lot of work right now.
Oh yeah, no doubt
That-
about that. I agree with you that 100%.
yeah. So as of right now, there's only about 7 matches for the main show. Uh, pretty much all title matches except for 2. Let's get into the U.S. title match first here. MVP challenging Apollo Crews.
Okay, what do you think about that new belt design?
I actually really like it.
Yeah, me too. And I heard Cruz got coronavirus, I believe. So that's why MVP said he's the co-champion.
Yeah, who knows if that was a rumor or not?
Yeah,
Could be possible.
yeah,
But they did that angle at Extreme Rules, right?
yeah, yep, exactly.
So I'm thinking we see Lashley and Benjamin out there, and MVP gets the U.S. title. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of MVP. I I I rewatched him in 2009, 2010, even back when he was with Matt Hardy and stuff. I watched like 2009 Matt Hardy and going with MVP, being tag team champions back in 2007.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm really a fan of MVP. So I believe he's going to take the title.
yeah, it should be a good match. I'd rather they put the title on Benjamin or Lashley, but
Oh
it,
yeah,
Lashley's more of a main event guy at this point.
because he hasn't had a championship. Sorry, he hasn't had a championship since 2007, right?
Lashley?
Yeah.
Well, he was IC champion a year or 2 ago.
Oh, oh yeah. Duh. At WrestleMania and stuff. So
Yeah, he did that thing with Finn Balor. It didn't really turn out to anything. Him and Leo
no,
Rush, I never really got into that
no,
pairing.
no, I didn't either. And I believe that shoulder injury in 2016 from Balor from
Yeah,
Finn Balor ended his career on Raw and SmackDown. Like
yeah, wasn't a good time for Balor.
no, and no, and it wasn't a good time for him to win the Universal Championship either. But Seth Rollins didn't want it. Like, and plus, I wasn't a big fan of Rollins in 2016 either. But
Right.
yeah, but
But
you do what you have to do.
yeah, and speaking of Seth Rollins, he's going to be in a big match here versus Dominic Mysterio. This might be the most interesting match to me on the show.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I remember Dominic Mysterio when he was a baby in WCW and stuff like that. So this is
Yeah,
really cool to see. I mean,
yeah. I watched I just got WrestleMania 22 probably 2 or 3 months ago. I seriously saw him in the crowd at WrestleMania 22, and I remember watching in 2014 on the WWE Network. Sorry guys, I'm not a real 1999 kid, but I wish I was. But I remember watching him in 2005, sitting in the crowd at SummerSlam, saying, "Who is my daddy?" Like,
yeah.
yeah,
So Dominic just got the hell whipped out of him on Raw a
30
couple weeks
kendo
ago.
stick shots.
Yeah, that looked brutal. Did you see those pictures at all?
Oh yeah. I even showed my dad is this? That's when you know they're going into TV 14.
Yeah,
That's when you know it. Like like I do like I do I quit matches on myself. I do I quit matches with my friends, and I whack them with pillows. I whack them with whatever, but I don't do it that brutally.
yeah. So, what do you think? Who's going to win this match here?
Well, I really want it to be what are your thoughts for this Monday? Do you think it's going to turn into a no DQ match?
I think it could be.
Okay,
I honestly think Rollins could get another dominant win here, and then they're probably going to set something up quickly for Payback, which is a week later.
I
So I
seriously
think,
hate that they do that.
yeah. So I'm going with Rollins here, but I wouldn't be surprised if Dominic gets a win on SummerSlam.
You know, when at Survivor Series 2019, you had Dominic do a 619 and a tadpole splash, or a frog splash now they call it. But
Yeah,
that's the only two moves he actually knows. So again, I want Dominic to win, but I really think Rollins is going to pull out the victory.
right. Yeah, so we're pretty much agreeing on a lot of stuff here.
Yeah,
Um,
but
WWE is in my opinion, I feel like their pay-per-views are
predictable
too
at this point.
predictable at sometimes.
Now let's say they actually do something with this match. I believe now I'm going to stick with Rollins at this point, but let's say they turn this into a no DQ match. Okay? Let's just say they do that, and Rey Mysterio comes out of nowhere, hits a 619 on Rollins, and then Dominic just smacks him with the kendo stick, and Dominic comes out the winner here.
Yeah.
What do you think they're going to do at Payback? Now, do you want to say something?
Well, I think they're going to put it into a tag team match at Payback.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because they said on Raw probably 2 or 3 months ago, my last match will be with Dominic tag teaming.
Yeah, we all know that's not going to be true because Rey Mysterio just recently re-signed with WWE, so
Yeah,
unless
that's
they're going
not
to go
gonna
on
happen.
some tag team run here, but uh, who knows? WWE promos I don't really buy into too much.
No, I watch AEW just for their promos and stuff like that.
Yeah. So next up here, the women's titles are both on the line here. Asuka is challenging both Sasha and Bailey. We got back-to-back title matches.
That's
We
really
seen this,
stupid.
yeah, we seen this done a couple years ago or last year actually with Becky.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I think we're gonna get kind of the same results here with Sasha and Bailey. First up, Sasha versus Asuka for the Raw Women's title. What do you think here?
Now, what you said about last year with Becky, I really think Sasha and Bailey are doing a storyline that's going to take them into WrestleMania 37, and do Sasha versus Bailey like they did at NXT Takeover in 2015.
Yeah,
But as you said, I really think Sasha is gonna pull it out because, as I said on probably my Q&A, I'm not really sure what video because I put out a bunch of them. I'm at like a 197 crap, but I said Sasha only holds the championship for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Like 28 days was her full run as champion. But as I'm seeing right now, I think Sasha and Bayley are the best on SmackDown and Raw.
Right.
But I really think Sasha and Bayley are just gonna beat Asuka. So I'm sticking with Sasha and Bayley for this one.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I'm going with Sasha in the first match, but I might think Asuka can beat Bayley somehow.
Yeah, I could see that too. But I'm actually gonna change my pick to Asuka. Asuka really because they've had that storyline. Like Sasha and Bayley are gonna fight, are gonna have that one-on-one match finally, and they just scrap that idea.
Yeah. And that'll probably be a while before we see that match anyway, Sasha and Bayley, because I'm pretty sure they want to have that in an arena with fans and all that. So
Oh
they
yeah,
want to
I didn't
really
think of that.
they want to present that as best as possible. So I really think they're taking their time with that storyline,
Yeah,
which is a good thing.
so at that point of what you just said, I'm switching my thing to Asuka. So
Yeah.
I'm going Sasha. I'm going Sasha and then Asuka. So
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they hold all the titles for a little bit longer, but there is a lot of debate of if they should hold all the women's titles or there
now,
should be more.
did you see SmackDown last night?
I seen a bit of it.
Um, I said to my dad, okay, Shayna Baszler is gonna win this battle royal.
Yeah.
And then you have him down in the final two, so I'm like half right, but then Asuka just won, but do you really think it's going to be like a storyline with Becky and then Asuka because you take Becky out, you give her the Raw Women's Championships. So do you think they're going Asuka 2 belts, or do you think it's just going to be the SmackDown?
No, I don't think Asuka's gonna hold both titles right now.
No way.
No. So, couple more matches here. First up, uh, Braun Strowman versus The Fiend Bray Wyatt for the Universal Championship. We're going on a year of The Fiend's debut at last year's SummerSlam. So that was it's been an up and down year for The Fiend. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, impactful debut there, but his booking has really been on and off this past year. I think.
Yeah, with Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, that was a big turning point for the Fiend, and dropping the title to Goldberg didn't really do him any favors.
No, it didn't.
So they got this storyline going with Alexa Bliss and the Fiend and Strowman, kind of this revolving door of I think they're really trying to pull a double turn here with Strowman and Bliss.
Yeah, like what I saw on SmackDown. I mean,
Is
when
Braun
did
Strowman a heel?
Yeah, yeah. Braun Strowman was a face like at WrestleMania, but like when the Fiend takes over, they actually turn him. They
Yeah.
actually turn the people that he's fighting like let's take Finn Balor from last year. He bumped him all the way down they bumped him all the way down to NXT, and now now sort of Finn Balor's on top of the world.
Yeah.
And then you have Seth Rollins. You have Seth Rollins, and now he's the Monday Night Messiah. But you have Goldberg, and that didn't do anything.
Yeah, so a lot of things have changed in the past year. What you think the Fiend will walk out with the championship here, or are they going to keep it on Strowman?
Well, if they keep it on Braun Strowman, you might have Alexa Bliss versus Braun Strowman. So I'm going to say the Fiend for this one because you have a powerful debut, and you're going to have a fantastic title run.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Fiend as well. I think they kind of hot-shotted the title off of him a while back.
At Super Showdown, yeah.
He doesn't really need the title, but I think it's going to be the right move here. Braun Strowman isn't really getting it done as champion, so...
No, because remember, Braun Strowman replaced Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. It's supposed to be Roman Reigns versus the Fiend at SummerSlam. And I think Roman Reigns went on like Twitter, Instagram saying like, I really wanted to face the Fiend, but my health is not doing that great.
Right.
So
yeah,
I really think Braun's just a placeholder for Roman. So I'm sticking with Bray. It's just until WrestleMania 37 when I believe Roman is set to return, but that's just prediction too.
Yeah, nothing's official on that.
But I believe Roman is going to take the Universal Championship off the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. All right, next up here, we got a hair versus hair match. I've seen a couple of these at SummerSlam before. Mandy Rose versus Sonya Deville. We've only seen a couple of women hair versus hair matches before. This is a pretty interesting match here. What do you think about this?
I'm thinking it's great because you had I believe Edge versus Kurt Angle at like a pay-per-view. You had Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk at Over the Limit with CM Punk doing his hair, and Rey Mysterio joined the SES.
Yeah.
But Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose is probably going to come out the victor in this match.
Yeah, that's who I'm going with here. So wow. I think Sonya Deville is going to be losing her hair on next Sunday.
We're really just going down the list and we're just comparing. I mean,
yeah, goodness. It doesn't really make sense to shave your a top babyface's hair. I'm pretty sure most heels end up with their head shaved in these matches. So
Kurt Angle,
yeah,
Vince McMahon.
Yeah. And then what I believe will be the main event for the WWE Championship, Drew McIntyre defending the title against Randy Orton.
Can we go back to the Mandy Rose real quick?
Yeah.
Because what do you think about now? I'm going back to Money in the Bank, and this is a real turning point. What do you think is going to happen with Otis in the briefcase?
Yeah, this is like something I completely forgot about. Has he been on SmackDown or anything lately? Because they
Um,
haven't.
I think 2 weeks ago he was in a tag team match with Tucker,
Right. It's
and
like they're not even
that's it.
really building him up in any way. This is maybe one of the worst Money in the Bank winners they've picked.
Yeah, like
Uh,
I'm like saying to I'm saying to all my friends, like, where's Bray Wyatt? And I believe that they were gonna do like a tag team, like they were gonna be they were gonna do a one-on-one match with Bray Wyatt and Otis for, for the contract.
yeah, that could be something that happens. Like Otis, gets tricked into putting up his briefcase in a match, or somehow Otis gives his Money in the Bank contract to Mandy Rose, and she gets a women's title match.
Yeah, that would be really,
And
yeah,
I've
that'd be
also
really
heard
cool.
a few people mention that he could cash it in for a tag title match with Tucker.
Yeah,
So there's options there to go. I just don't feel like this kind of happened before with Money in the Bank winners just kind of getting thrown to the side for a few months, and then
with Baron
when they
Corbin.
think of what's going to happen, they bring them in and things like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see him on SummerSlam, but he's kind of been, in the shadows recently.
Like with like Baron Corbin in 2017.
Yeah, that was just awful.
Yeah, that was just stupid. But let's go to but let's go to the WWE titles match.
Yeah.
Randy
So,
Orton versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. Now, now here's what I really want to happen. I really want Drew to win, but you just know in your mind Randy Orton is gonna beat him and become a 14-time champion.
yeah, this is probably going to be one of the better matches on the show. They got that storyline with Ric Flair too, so I'm thinking we're going to see Ric Flair at some point, and maybe he's trying to get under the skin of McIntyre or trying to buddy up with him at some point, and maybe that'll backfire on McIntyre, cost him the title.
Now, do you really think it was a storyline to punt the 71-year-old in the head?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that was done pretty good, and
Yeah.
it's a way to get Flair off of TV if
Oh yeah.
uh, if they're not really using him. But he could be a big factor in this match.
Yeah,
Um,
he, he was a big factor last year at WrestleMania 35 with Batista and Triple H.
yep, and I'll say it now, like Randy Orton is one of my all-time favorites. I think he's so underrated. A lot of people just kind of
Potential.
overlook overlook his potential for sure. He's one of the best going right now.
Uh,
I'm definitely going.
you
And
you have him take out Edge, you have him take out Christian, you have him take out the Fat Show. So
yeah, this is a this is a hot superstar, and putting the title on Orton would probably be a good idea.
yeah,
I
putting
know
a
a lot of people probably won't like it, but
oh
Orton would probably be a better champion right now.
I'm really enjoying his work at um I'm really enjoying the the storyline. They're kind of bringing back the Legend Killer.
Yeah, he's taking out everyone, and
He's even taken out the I'm not really saying the Phenom, but like crap. The Glamazon Beth Phoenix. That's it.
Yeah.
You have him take out Big Show. You have him take out Flair. You have him take out Christian. You have him. Yeah. So I'm definitely going. I'm definitely going Orton on this one.
Yeah, I think this seems like a good pay-per-view on paper, anyways.
Yeah.
So
Let's
only 8 matches right now. Comment down below some of your top predictions for the pay-per-view, guys.
now
Any
let's.
final thoughts?
Yeah. What do you think about? Do you think? Do you think Retribution is going to make an appearance on this pay per view?
Um, it's possible. We've seen them in a few women in there. Maybe they will cost someone a title, and maybe Bailey.
Yeah.
Maybe they're with Orton in some way.
Now, who do you think is like the? Who do you think is the members of this group?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
No, no way. But yeah, that's my final thoughts on this pay per view. I think it's like um besides SummerSlam 2013 and 2019, I think this is going to be a good. I think this is like probably the top three favorite SummerSlams I've watched.
Yeah, could be a pretty good show overall. So I'm looking forward to this quite a bit. Make sure you guys check out Porter's Unboxing on YouTube. Link in the description down below. As always, we'll talk to you later. Peace.
Peace.